Yes, yes, y'all. Yes, yes, y'all. Yes, yes, yeah. I'm sorry. So, the new Powermaster Optimus Prime, the biggest Prime they ever did sign. This figure is amazing. This is the most amazing figure on planet Earth. You want to know why? Because it's not. Um, After having this for a few days, I gotta say, unless you, firstly, I don't recommend this. I really don't, and I'll tell you why. There are two main reasons why. First, the transformation is kind of, I don't know how complex or simple it is. It's interesting, I'll tell you that. Like, it's very, very interesting. The fact that the entire like cab fits in the chest, which it always has. But the main thing, there's two things that I don't like about this Transformer. First of all, like, I think it's really the nostalgia eyes that I look at this through, because there's no version of this Transformer that I like. Like, this design is ugly as shit. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I got this so that I can make him Super God Ginrai. I cannot wait for God Bomber to come out, because this ain't it. And I always, and even looking at the original one, I'm just like, ugh, this is not good. But I can't fault Hasbro for that, because they didn't design the damn thing. Like, this was made 40 years ago, damn near. So I don't blame them. What I do blame them for, well, the second small thing that I don't like is really something dumb to like not like, because you should do it perfectly. You have to transform every component perfectly. I mean, perfect, or it just won't stick. Like, for instance, his head, I never really liked that head, but it wouldn't go down. It wouldn't stay down for the longest, so I had to take him out. Shout out to Iman, the freaking geek himself. Hey, what's up, my people? Go here, the freaking fucking geek himself. But no, I like to just watch them how to transform. Like, I don't want to read instructions. But I will say, yeah, going back and looking at like every little panel has to be perfect to slip this in. Like, it slips in, but like if you want the head to stay down, and I thought it was a, like, oh my God, this don't work. No, you have to be perfect, which that's not really a good reason to dislike something. So I don't fault them. What I do fault them is the legs. These are the legs of the cab. There's like these small, like little chips. Like when you peg it in, they both broke off. At first, I thought it was like, you see the chrome? At first, I thought it was that like chipping, like flaking. It was not that. It was like the little bitty. Here's one right here now that I think about it. Because Sunday is the day I vacuum and stuff, so I haven't vacuumed yet. This is literally it right here. I can't make this shit up. It's still enough that it clamps in, but I mean, $250 plus for a toy, like, that's just terrible. They both broke off. At first, I just saw something shiny. That's the proof right there. Like, I would ask for a refund to get another one. I might, but I just don't feel like going through all that, especially with Hasbro. They're going to make you pay for shipping. I'm just going to eat that, because it's still functional, and I will, if it interferes with God Bomber, then we got a fucking problem. So I might just, see about that. I might see, what can be done. Could always super glue it if I found the other one. I know the other one's somewhere right here, because I literally just found this. But it's still enough that it secures in. It still does what it's supposed to do. So, I mean, it is what it is. I might be the only person with that. Never really liked the design of his feet. Once again, I don't blame Hasbro. It's cool, but at the same time, it's just like, Powermaster Optimus Prime is ugly, man. It looks cool, but it's ugly. He is. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. And I'm not going to say compared to the American version, because Convoy is still a Japanese property from Diaclone. But, dude, you can't beat that, man. I'm sorry. Like, it's just perfect. It was perfect. What's those little memes the dude's like, woo! That is the biggest dog piece of shit. This one, I'll be like, I mean, it's alright. But anyway, the only thing I don't like, the fact that I like the scale, but the fact that it is Masterpiece, it don't really fit in with like the rest of them. Now, what if they made a Masterpiece Metal Hawk? No, I wouldn't do that, dude. Like, they trying to wing me into something I don't want to be winged into. Like, I like the toyetic. I like the toys. I really don't like Masterpiece. Masterpiece is badass. Don't get me wrong. Once again, there are a lot of badass Masterpiece figures out there, but there are so many good non-Masterpiece, and I got to keep going to them. Like Studio Series 86. He just happened to be one, and I'm doing Optimus Prime. Dude, you keep making shit like this. I don't fucking need Masterpiece. But I might kick myself, but I really won't, because this was my first Optimus Prime. First Transformer I can even remember having, to tell you the truth. And so as far as like my memory serves, yeah, I think Powermaster Optimus Prime. Yeah, that was the first Transformer I ever got. And I had Voltron before that, but I would like a toy version of it. I know there were toy versions out, but I wasn't collecting at the time, unfortunately. And so to try to get one of those, I'm like, I'd rather get like an updated version. So when he's like with the rest of his Super God Master Force, which, dude, I can watch Transformers Victory. I can't watch Super God Master Force. That shit is just awful. I'm just gonna call it what it is. And it's not that it's old, because I've been watching like Thundercats, and I used to think there wasn't good episodes. There's a lot of good fucking episodes. And G.I. Joe, enough said, that shit is still great to this day. I'm serious. Like, yeah, anyway. Well, I guess, you know, all in all, it kind of looks good together. It just depends. You know what? I'll allow it. I can't wait to, hold on. See, I can't wait for Lyle Kaiser to come out. But those who know, and if you don't know, God Ginrai was transformed into Lyle Saber. I forget his name. I need to dust this off. But this is like the perfect amalgamation I like. It still seems and looks like a toy, but it's, you know, it's just good. I like it. So, but what I don't like is this. Why? They should have came out with like shit to plug that in. But it don't bother me enough that I would give a fuck. But he turns into that. That's weird, right? Like, as a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, Super God Ginrai turns into that. So like, you talking about 2 trailers and a convoy, aka God Bomber. Well, he does turn into a robot. Dude, I'm just loving the Transformers. So Hasbro, you do a lot of shit that I don't like. Sometimes it's scummy, but you know what? I'm still loving my Transformers. I really am. This shit is fun. If you collect multiple lines, you're lucky. We're part of the lucky few. I gotta say, I think the collectors who get the best are Transformers collectors. There's so many fucking options out there. Like, you're not hungry for anything. Like, anything. Like, if there is a Transformer that you want, it exists for a fair price, be it a KO, be it a third party, or the original. It just really is. That's why, like, sometimes, that's why I don't get bent out of shape when, like, I'm like, okay, couldn't fucking get it, so fucking what? When it comes to Transformers, that is. So, yeah, I can't wait to get God Bomber. I will say this. If there's one Transformer I'm fucking sick of seeing, is Devastator. Like, goddamn. How many goddamn third-party Devastators are there? Shit, dude. Let that motherfucker die. I was at GameStop today, and I'm going to open this, play with it, and then do a video, but red alert. I didn't know he was going to be this damn big, to be honest. I don't know why. I thought he was going to be like a deluxe class. And I like my Minerva. I like Minerva. Like, I love when I'm looking at Transformers histories and like seeing this is the basics on Minerva. But anyway, yeah, red alert. Like, when I saw this, I was like, damn, that's pretty fucking big. Once again, when people compare this to like the original ones, I think that's more so for those who have the original, and it saves you from having to upgrade. For me, like, say the original one was like by far the best. That does me no good, because I'm not paying aftermarket prices for the original, not when this exists, and not when I didn't even really watch the damn show. If I'm not mistaken, isn't this from Armada? I wish they would kind of do like how they do, and like just put like they used to put words from before Age of the Primes. Like, I don't even really like the Age of the Primes box. Like, This, like the new G.I. Joe Classified, just looks boring. It's boring as the colors are boring as shit. Don't care though, because I just want them. But I really did like the what was it, the three before this? Legacy. I like the Legacy boxing. And then Kingdom. But Legacy just looked cool. It was colors all over the place. This just looks washed out. Like just if I saw this on the shelf when I was a kid, I would not like that. Nothing about this makes me want to grab it. Like kind of like how Playmates does Ninja Turtles, or Masters of the Universe does. It just looks boring as hell. So I'm gonna knock out a few things in this video just because I got like onesies, twosies here. This is like this is 2 years old, but I had it, sold it, and like I've been in my Turtles mood. I reordered this from Amazon, not Amazon, Macy's. It was only 20 bucks. So I wanted to have at least, since like I got like the Turtle Lair playset for like 12 bucks during Black Friday type of stand down. That's why you want to fucks with Toy Shiz. That's why that's the GOAT. There's a lot of people out there, other people I kind of follow, but I'm sorry, Toy Shiz just got back alley deals. But I wanted to have a Turtle Van and a playset to match. So I really don't like, I sold all my Mutant Mayhem figures like during Christmas time, but I still have the brothers in a packaging. I don't even have April O'Neil anymore. Really don't give a shit. But I think I just got Bebop. I don't even have Rocksteady, or vice versa. I forget, but like I don't really care for this line. This is a cool line for kids, but this was a cool van as well. So I was like, let me go ahead and cop that again, so that I can like keep my Playmates up. And then last but not least, I got Mero. I'm kind of wondering, why did I ever buy her? But I like her, but I'm just like, yeah, I really didn't need her. So yeah, I picked her up. This was a regretful buy. Not because it's a bad figure, but I'm just like, it's not, I mean, I don't even remember where she's from. I keep thinking she was a damn, I know when I watched the X-Men cartoon, like Wolverine and X-Men, she was in the future with Charles, and she like that damn Sentinel, like treated it like it was a damn kid or whatever. If you watch X-Men and Wolverine and X-Men, shout out to that show. That show was badass. But I keep thinking she's a Morlock, but she's not. But, I know who she is, so I got her. Fuck it. She's the only one from that line that I got. I think, no, I ordered Banshee. I think he from a different line. I forget, but you know what? Fuck it. I'll have her. This is a cool looking figure, so I didn't put her up there that much, but this is a cool figure. I can't say what else is there, because who am I to say like this is not a good figure, because I don't know much about Mero. There might be a Mero fan out there that loves it, but once again, look at their face sculpt and shit. And I was looking at a video where, yes, it looked like the Toy Biz days, even though I give it shit, was like, not to me the peak, but it did look cool, like the building figures like Fin Fang Foom. But shit changes. And yeah, shit changes. I'm happy with Marvel Legends, but if rumors and stuff are going the way they say they're gonna go, kind of like shit's gonna go up, like I don't think that Maximum Spider-Man, what if it's no longer Legends and it's like Marvel Maximum or some shit like that? If I say this, if you're a new collector, I'm sorry. If you're an old head collector, why do you give a fuck? Like, dude, I can easily pass up on shit like this, but if you've been collecting longer than me, especially Marvel characters, you have every Marvel character you ever wanted. Unless you really want deep cut characters. Like, I literally have all but 3 Marvel characters, to include Mysterio and fucking who's the other Spider-Man? I got Electro, but not really Electro. Electro, Mysterio. I can't even think right now, but like I'm sure they'll come out. But for the most part, if Marvel Legends just stop, I might dream and wish about some shit that I want, but I got every Marvel character that I could ever need. And if I've only been collecting for 3.5 years, then y'all must have been collecting longer. So, for instance, that Maximum Spider-Man. So what I don't get like a stand with web shooters. So what I don't get the like Spider Sense. I mean, I got like 4 fucking Spider-Men that are Peter Parker, and that's more than I fucking need. But that's it. So when we complain, like if you complain and you already got some shit, why the fuck are you complaining? Like, have some self-control. How many goddamn Wolverines do you need to buy? And if you say I can buy more, then I mean go buy more then. Just pay more, motherfucker. Like, I feel sorry for new collectors who want to jump in on this shit, because there's some scummy practices where people are going to try their damn best to just like scalp the market. It is what it is. If you're a new collector, welcome. That is a thing. But other than that, like, who gives a shit? Like, oh well, like, let Marvel Legends. Same thing like with Power Rangers. Like, I thought $30 for the Lightning Collection, Mighty Morphin, was a bit too much, but I wasn't gonna risk that because I never got to have the original Power Rangers, and or you know, the whole team, pretty much. Like, I bought the White Ranger at my local comic store, and I had that for 2 years before like the rest of the Lightning Collection was re-released, because motherfuckers was holding them on lock, especially the Blue Ranger. That shit was crazy. But seeing what Playmates is doing, I don't know how long until they come out with something that quality, because nothing they've shown to me is impressive. Those 12-inch figures, those do look cool. I remember my friend was selling them. He was gonna sell them to me like for like $50 for the whole lot, but I don't want those big ass Power Rangers. I did have the yellow and black Ranger when I was a kid, so I see the nostalgia love, and those are cool. That's what they should have led with, but nothing else have they shown. Like, I like the Ascension Project with the Dino Megazord. Like, the only Megazord I might start buying, like, is if they come out with like the Thunder Zords and shit like that, because I have no choice. I'll get maybe those, but or like the Dragon Zord, because I'm pretty sure they would make it light up and stuff like that. But I mean, I'm just interested in seeing, like, I'm loving seeing things. I kind of lose interest and go off into other things, like at work or the gym lately, but I still want to entertain y'all. But right now, I have to say, Transformers and Ninja Turtles are what I'm having fun with. Like right now, G.I. Joe is just not, I'm not even thinking, but I did get that Snake Armor. Had to get 2 of those. Hands down, man, like, you crazy. $75 with how much, like, what would have been a fair price? I mean, 50 would have just been, that would have just been like lovely. I still would have only got 2. If they were $100, I would have got 1. $100 would have had to come with a figure. But you know what I like? They didn't come with a figure. So that way, those who like the troop build, you know, I'm not gonna knock it, but goddamn, that's a lot of real estate. Goddamn, like, but people like the troop build, and that's their prerogative. I like that they're only selling you the Snake Armor, because chances are people probably bought like 100 fucking Cobra Troopers, so you already have people to man it. Honestly, you don't even need to man it. I was kind of looking to see if it lit up, because when Lenny and Carl, that's what I'm saying, was showing it, there was like a scene where it looked like it was lit up. Maybe that was just light piping, or they just had their own light in there. If it lights up, damn, that's even more impressive. It shouldn't cost that much to light up, but I mean, like, if it does, wow. Like, wow. But if not, I'm still happy with it. Had to get 2 side by side. Fucking love that. Fuck that crystal ball. I'll get them when I see them. Yeah, I'm just not really, I'm almost Joe'd out, to be honest with you. I'm almost burnt out on G.I. Joe. Other than like vehicles and play sets, I really don't care. I mean, that's just me. I'm just kind of like, I'm fatigued with G.I. Joe. I am. That doesn't knock the brand, because it's still a pretty cool fucking brand. I'm just fatigued. I'm liking my Ninja Turtles and Transformers right now. So what about y'all? There are people who said they love this and they got theirs. Once again, I'm not talking shit. Like, I just realized, literally watching the cartoon, looking at this, looking at the toy, I've never, like, I don't know what I was thinking as a kid. I don't like this design. Like, I don't like the way that looks. Like, it's just, no. It's just like an uglier Optimus Prime, to be honest with you. I'm sorry. It just is, man. It just is. Like, right now, this is not the least looking Optimus Prime. And, I wish I could bring him out, but he's too far back there. Right now, my favorite looking Optimus Prime, as I'm looking at him, is, fuck it, I'll show you. It is that son of a bitch right there. With that, I think that armor was like $50 on Big Bad Toys. My DK upgrade, DNA design, upgrade. Yo, animated is like the best looking Optimus Prime to me right now, in my opinion. I can't wait till they re-release that guy right there, or Commander of the Stars. Like, I can't wait for that. Like, or Star Convoy. So that cost a fraction of Powermaster Optimus Prime, but it is not as good. But hey, sometimes you're gonna get great things, sometimes not so great. Do I regret buying it? No, absolutely not. Like, I mean, it's still a part of history. Will I say it was a grail? Once upon a time I would have, but it's still, once again, the figure, like, to reiterate, the design, like how it stands, how it poses, and I never really do much posing. Like, I just always have him holding this damn ion blaster. Like, it's great. It's really cool. Like, it's not their fault. The only thing that they've done on this, and it could have been user error, but it shouldn't have broke that easily. It was so brittle, and it was in there. So, playing with this, you want to know what other toy line I cannot wait to release? And I've actually been buying Best Action like a motherfucker. I cannot wait for Mask. Like, I'm excited for that toy line. I cannot wait for that toy line to launch. So anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this video. I am going to go ahead and pose him up there. I got to make space on my Japanese shelf. And Japanese shelf, like, you know, like the Headmasters, the fucking Super God, Mega Force, Victory. I can't wait till we get Big Convoy. Oh, like, those used to look ridiculous to me. I'm not gonna lie. But when I got Magmatron, I fucking loved that figure. Like, it looks ridiculous, but at the same time, as a figure, it's great. I can't explain it. Like, of all of those figures up there, like, to include like Victory Saber and all that in the whole Japanese era, like, on my shelf right now, I fucking love Magmatron. Like, that is the funnest. Like, when I opened up Star Saber, when I opened up Death Source, they didn't give me like the same feels that Magmatron. I didn't even know who the hell he was. I was like, okay, I'll just grab him. Like, 'cause I like Transformers, and looking up the lore, I'm like, okay, I'll get him. But last thing, the Age of the Primes, like Optimus Prime. Why are some of the Primes like this fucking little? Like, I mean, like, what makes a Prime a Prime? I'm gonna look this up, but I thought it required the Matrix of Leadership. Like, what made them Primes? You know, are they the Primes because they're like prime numbers? Like, as far as like the original, like, you can't multiply them to themselves. Like, they came from what the hell is his name? What is the damn Big Planet? Unicron's brother? Yeah, him. Is it because he created them? Like, I don't know, but I'm just like, yo, Optimus Prime, what makes all... How did it just get down from that? And if that's the case, like, are they all collectively in the Matrix and in Optimus? Right now, I really don't know, like, off the top of my head, because I didn't read, like, IDW or, what was the other one? Like, I didn't read any of the comics, and what I know is from McFreely, or I like to just watch the basics on. So if it's not that or Rodimus Primal, I don't fucking know. So I'll have to look that up. But there are some Primes that are being released. I'm only getting them because they're Primes. Like, you ever heard collect them all? That's the only reason why I'm getting them. Other than that, there's so many I would not fucking get. I'm like, dude, that looks dumb as hell. And my favorite looking Megatron, and then I'm getting the hell up out of here, was off of Transformers 1. Like, that dude looked badass. But I mean, I'm gonna get this one, The Fallen, whatever. And lastly, I did pre-order, because I don't really buy like the Michael Bay Transformers at all. The only Michael Bay Transformer I have is Grimlock, but I do like the way Shockwave look. And he come with little paratroopers. Yo, I gotta get it. Like, I got to. Like, that just looked too tight. That looked badass. Like, I don't really like those designs normally, but Grimlock and him just look good. And I'm glad they re-releasing them. I'm not gonna collect the whole line. Yeah, so anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like my shit, comment, subscribe, holla back. Ooh, yeah.